The Citizen is dedicated to focusing on solutions that can move Philadelphia forward and to defibrillating democracy in the American city where it was born.
As many of us know that for a long time people have known universities are anchor institutions, and many great cities have leaned on their universities to move them forward. So I think we're going to hear a lot about that tonight.
If you thought about how problems get solved, you'd say it's in these networks, social networks of public, private, and civic leaders that solve problems. They're on the front line.
You know, we were proud to be the health system for the Democratic National Committee, and one of the things when Secretary Clinton was here, she talked about what a great tradition of academic medicine Philadelphia has with many of the places that are here, and I felt pretty good about that. And then the next day, there was that article in the New York Times about in Philadelphia, your zip code is more important than your genetic code. That we have the highest discrepancy in life expectancy of any city in the country. If you're born in 19147, Society Hill, and you're born today, you'll live to 2104. If you're born in North Strawberry Mansion, you won't make it to 2090. So literally, a lot of us getting together really needs to be how we can do those kind of things.
We have 4 centers, 4 sites. The distance between our Spring Garden site and the Northeast campus is unbelievable. You could literally go through different countries almost. There are certain parts of that distance where it looks like the city has forgotten about them altogether. We need to be there. I believe strongly in place-based education. I think if we put a site in certain parts of Kensington, maybe South Philly, I think the sources will slowly follow the college, both in terms of grants. I think being innovative in terms of the curriculum we put down there, so that the curriculum is designed to help with some of the problems, whether it's health, whether it's health development or education or whatever it might be. With a workforce focus, I think that's critically important.
There are certain important words that go along with this that are sort of mantras. One is partnership. We don't do things, to the community, saying we're going to bring good to the community. We do it with the community and we partner with the community. That means we have to look for win-win situations. We have something called a First Thursday group. John, you know it well. Every Thursday we meet just open to the community in West Philadelphia to hear what the community cares about, to talk to them about what we're thinking about and get feedback. It's really important. John was there before I was with the beginning of the Penn Alexander School. That's a partnership school with the school district. It's the highest achieving K-8 school in Philadelphia. It's only one school, but it is a hell of a demonstration of what a public neighborhood school can do in partnership with people who have some expertise at the university but don't pretend to know it all, right?
And then there are trust issues that have to be developed. But over time, the progress that we've seen so far in this Promise Zone has been because we've been on the ground with real people, developing relationships, having meals together, doing side-by-side courses, anything we can do to access the knowledge that is in that community for self-improvement. And we're doing that at the same time. We're trying to figure out now, how do we connect all this potential talent to the jobs of the future that are going to be the innovation economy? And Jeremy, this is a hell of a hard thing to do.
We need to extend out into our communities, but we also have to open ourselves up to our communities. One of the best ways to open up an institution is through jobs. At Temple, for example, for our immediate neighbors in North Philadelphia, one of the toughest economic areas around, we have 760 of our employees are from North Philadelphia. And we do that deliberately.
We all have to be positive about Philadelphia and look at all the things we are doing and more that we can do. I am very positive about this city, and I think we have to get this into the culture of what we talk about day in and day out, what we can and are doing together.